Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to This is Football. Welcome to another daily transfer news show. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back, baby. We're here to talk daily transfer news. We're here to talk transfers. We're here to talk all the football clubs, just unpacking everything that's happening in the world of football. So big up to every single one of you guys. Please do make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing to This is Football if you're ready to do so. Every single one of you guys right now, please smash the like button, subscribe. Whether you're watching this right now on the replay, I want you to hit this X button, hit this like button right here. Let's get these likes up right here, right now. Recommended video is judges getting angry on MasterChef. So yeah, hit the like button, guys. Subscribe to This is Football. I want you all involved in the chat. And as you guys are used to on the daily transfer news show, we let you decide. These are today's topics. Obviously, we've got the Chelsea topic. Obviously, we've got Jonathan David and the Olise thing. We've got Calafiori. We've got Branthwaite. Tell me which topic you want us to start with, Habibis. Which topic you want us to start with so I can go ahead and start with. The floor is yours. One-word answers in the chat. No life stories, please. Who do you want us to start with? Okay, most people are saying Calafiori. There you are. There you are. I knew so many of you guys will say Calafiori. I knew so many of you guys will say Calafiori. You guys are starving. You guys are starving for Liverpool content. Eh? You guys are starving. You guys just cannot wait for someone to break down the Liverpool dead transfer news. I was just watching the show on Terry. You get me on Terry's stream. Big up to the top six. I was just watching it. And in his words, getting Liverpool transfer news is like getting blood out of a stone. And he ain't lying. And he ain't lying. You get me? So it's like getting blood out of a stone. You know, the only difference is, Alhamdulillah, because of the people that I know, you know, I've got the stone and I've got the blood and I've got the thing that excavates information. So I'm going to let you guys exactly what's happening at Liverpool. Before we get started, as I said, Habibis, big up to all of you. Big up to Terry for the redirect as well. Shout out to the Football Terrace as per usual. Guys, like the video now. Subscribe to This is Football. This chat has, all of the chat has decided that we want to start with Calafiori. So we're going to start with Calafiori. Big up to Ed who says, big up Sam, lost power as soon as your stream went live last night and entertainment. So go with Liverpool. You know what? Because Ed spent his hard-earned money. We're going to be starting with Calafiori, ladies and gentlemen. Big up Terry for the redirect. And I want one thing from all of you guys, just quickly. Tell me where you're watching from. I want to know which country you guys are watching us from. If you're watching from England or the US, tell me the city. So just tell me which country you're watching us from right now. And if it's the US or the UK, just tell me which city, because I just want to get a grasp of where people are watching us from. Big up to Ed. Shout out to Ed for the super chat. And let's just get this party started. We've done all the housekeeping. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And let's just get to Calafiori. You get me? So let me know where you're watching us from. Thank you so much, Ed. Calafiori. Liverpool news, ladies and gentlemen. Reliable source. Don Hussam 6. I'm the reliable source. You get me? I'm the source. I'm the plug, apparently. So this is what's happened at Liverpool. This is what happened at Liverpool currently. You want to know what's happened at Liverpool? Nothing has happened at Liverpool. Whoop, whoop. Nothing has happened at Liverpool, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing is happening at Liverpool Football Club. And you'll never walk alone. You get me? Nothing is happening at Liverpool Football Club. Incredible scenes of glorious emotion as we ain't gonna sign, you know, anyone yet. You get me? Here's the thing, guys, with Liverpool Football Club. One thing we know for sure, and I kind of have doubled down on this, and I'm sure of it, unless Liverpool Football Club cannot find a club for Luis Diaz, he's gonna leave. So this is a very important caveat. So I don't have some random guy, probably Ali or someone in the chat. Oh my God, Hussam, you told me Luis Diaz is gonna leave. Yeah, Habibi, I know. Luis Diaz is gonna leave. That's what I stick by that. All I'm saying is the following. The only caveat is if we some way, somehow can't find him a football club. Now, the good thing for us, there's something in football called the domino effect. You're all smart individuals. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. There's something called the domino effect in the world of football. The domino effect is the following. When I hit the first domino, which is Rafinha going to Saudi Arabia, suddenly Barcelona have money. And because Barcelona have money, that means we can get rid of Mr. Luis Diaz, which I cannot wait for. And by the way, speaking of, did any of you guys watch the Darwin Núñez stink fest for Uruguay against Panama yesterday? Absolutely stinky. You should have seen what the Uruguayan people were saying on the internet. I mean, it's crazy. I even had a couple of screenshots, you know. You can read it here. See, right there. What a piece of shit Darwin Núñez is. Ha ha ha. Uruguayans sell him to you like Ronaldo Nazario, and he's a poor asshole. That's the Spanish translation. I'm just saying. This is another frustrated Uruguayan. He says, did you know if Darwin Núñez had shot John Lennon, the English artist would be 84 years old today? See? Translated from Spanish. It has nothing to do with me. I'm just reporting what the Uruguayans and what the Spaniards and what the South Americans are saying, guys. It's not me. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what they're saying. Because apparently it's only us Liverpool fans who aren't giving him a chance, but the Uruguayans were sick and tired of him yesterday. So I'm just saying. And we have our first no shit Sherlock moment in the chat. Can we get the clapping emojis for TP? What a life-changing message there. Wow, Bernardo Silva is better than Diaz. Everyone clap. Everyone clap for him. No, you're wrong. Do you want me to say you're wrong? Just like so we can create something? You want me to like, name your winger, and I'm taking him over Luis Diaz. Alfie Doherty has more big chances created. Wow. Bernardo is better than Diaz. Elite ball knowledge. Life-changing information there. I think you have changed all of our lives watching right now. Wow. Bernardo Silva is better than Luis Diaz, guys. End the stream. You have fully destroyed us there. You have destroyed every single person. I'm going to end the stream now because you have fully just destroyed everyone in the stream. Wow. Donkey of the day goes to TP. Right there. Absolute fraud. No, it's not the same domino effect. It's not the domino effect because Luis Diaz has been wanted by Barcelona and Bernardo wants to stay at your 115 crappy shit club. So yeah, that's the difference. Anyway, back to the topic. So at Liverpool, what's happening is the following. We want to sell Luis Diaz. Hopefully we can find a club that's suited for him, whether it be Barcelona, whether it be PSG, whether it be Atletico Madrid. I just want to say something. I'm so glad that Luis Diaz's dad is safe, because me and Luis Diaz's dad share the same exact dream. He has a dream that his son plays for Barcelona. Wallahi, I have the same dream. Luis Diaz's dad, I love you, bro. I'm so glad you're safe. Me and you share the same exact dream. I want Luis Diaz to play for Barcelona as well. That's my dream. We share the same exact dream, brother. Me and you, we sit on the same table. We shake hands. We share the same dream. Your dream is for Luis Diaz to go to Barcelona. Wallahi, it's the same as me. It's the same dream as me. I would celebrate when we sell him to Barcelona if that ever materializes. Me and you share the same dream. Wallahi, me and you share the same exact dream. The only problem is actually finding a club for Luis Diaz. And there's another small caveat issues. This is the small caveat. The small caveat is the following. We can't demand too much money for Luis Diaz. This is one thing that I would say, and this is all eyes on Michael Edwards, because here's the thing. I know I made Footy Judge Mo's blood pressure rise when I spoke about Arne Slot's role at Liverpool, but whether he likes it or not, Arne Slot is coming in to become the Liverpool head coach. He's not the manager. He's not the one responsible or in charge of transfer decisions the same way Jurgen Klopp was. Jurgen Klopp was the be-all and end-all when it came to transfers. He was the guy that had the vetoing power. Arne Slot does not have vetoing power. Arne Slot does not make final decisions. Arne Slot is simply sitting there in the boardroom and he can give his opinion here and there. He can do all of that stuff. You get me? But at the end of the day, it's Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes inside. By the way, mods, can you please do your thing? So yeah, at the end of the day, it's the Edwardses and the Richard Hughes who decide. So the reality is the following, ladies and gentlemen. This is the reality of the situation. When you want to sell a player actively, I understand that Michael Edwards is probably the best in the business when it comes to selling players. I mean, we sold Jordan Ibe for 20 million. We sold Ryan Brewster for 25. We sold Solanke for about 30. So we've sold players for a lot of money before. Felipe Coutinho, 140 million. Thank you, Barcelona. You know, so we've sold a whole lot of players. A whole lot of players we have sold, you know. So obviously we are very good at selling players. But at the same time, you cannot be demanding too much money from Barcelona for Luis Diaz. You really can't. You really can't. What you cannot do is sit up here and demand a whole lot of money. You cannot demand 80 million. You cannot demand 90 million. You cannot demand 100 million for Luis Diaz, because this market right now, the guy is 27, 28. He's in his prime. This is who he is. So for me personally, 50 million I'm selling. 60 million, I think 50 million is 40 million too much if you want me to go based on his performances. The guy has less big chances created than Cameron Archer and Alfie Doherty, who both got relegated playing for crap sides. So I'm not about to say that. So for me personally, look, I think we need to be very realistic with the way we approach Barcelona's interest. And this is something that Aaron has pointed out a whole lot of times on the chat. At the end of the day, yes, we want to get rid of Luis Diaz. Yes, we want to sell him. I'm not saying we should make a loss on him. I'm just saying let's sell him for a realistic price, something that Barcelona will be willing to work with. Because he's 28. This is who he is. He ain't going to make us any better. He's only going to make us worse. There's nothing good about him. There's absolutely nothing good about him. He's simply a dribbler and nothing more than that. He's a futsal player. Unfortunately, we're all football fans, not futsal fans. So, we're all Liverpool fans. We're all fans of this great football club, this great institution. And he's just not good enough to take us to the next level player. He's rubbish. He's crap. And I'd sell him tomorrow happily. And I think we could obviously get a replacement that's much better, probably 6-7 years younger. I think Nico Williams is better than him right now, as things stand. Nico Williams at 21 is better than Luis Diaz at 28. At least Nico Williams has 11 assists, which shows at least he's creative to an extent. So that's what I'll say. Big up to my guy Zed who says Bernardo is better than Diaz. No shit. That's like saying Real is bigger than Chelsea. Fact. Bro, everyone knows. Everyone knows at the end of the day, Real Madrid are a bigger club than Chelsea. Simple as. Just like everyone knows, Bernardo Silva is better than Luis Diaz. You want me to be honest? And this is where I'm going to lay down the dagger. You want me to be honest? I'm taking Jeremy Doku over Luis Diaz. Change my mind. Tell me. Tell me right now. Genuinely. Why is Doku not better than Luis Diaz? At least you could say Doku is still young. He's 21. Just saying. I'm taking Doku over Diaz all day, every day. Never mind Bernardo. So yeah, that's the selling news. Now the buying news. Here's the thing. Liverpool strike again, ladies and gentlemen. Liverpool strike again. And sometimes we need to just come out and act like a big club. Because everyone already knows my opinions on Arne Slot. I'm not Arne Slot's biggest fan. I predict that he will fail, but hope that he doesn't fail. So let's just get that in, because those are two different things. I predict that Arne Slot would fail, okay? But I don't want him to fail. So it's simply a prediction, not a want. Now, the reason why I'm not looking at Arne Slot, is because he came out personally in his interview and he said transfers are a small part of his role. So I'm not going to hold him accountable for anything unless we go out there and sign a Gertruda from Feyenoord and it has like obviously Arne Slot's, handprints and fingerprints on it. Other than that, to be honest with you, I'm good. Other than that, I'm good. Like I genuinely don't think he's going to be the decisive person when it comes to transfers. So for me, I'm looking at Michael Edwards. I'm looking at Richard Hughes. I'm looking at everyone in charge. I'm looking at everyone in charge at Liverpool Football Club, because these are the guys that will be taking this club either forward or backward with their transfer decisions. And I know some people, they don't like to hear it, but transfers really were the difference maker for us. When we signed, big up my guy Vinicius in the chat. When we signed Mo Salah, that was a transfer, the difference maker. When we signed Mane, that was a difference maker. When we signed Alisson, that was a difference maker. When we signed Virgil, difference maker. Fabinho, difference maker. Robertson, difference maker at the start of his Liverpool career. All of these guys came in and made the positive impact. Even Luis Diaz, who I want gone now, when he first came in, he allowed Sadio Mane to be moved down the middle, which actually helped Liverpool during the quadruple charge season. So when it comes to the conversation regarding, transfers are very important. And the only way Liverpool Football Club changes will be via transfers. I do not subscribe to the stupid, idiotic train of thought that apparently it was Jurgen Klopp's style and system. Because in the first 6 months of the season, no one complained about the style and the system and all of that. It's just how it goes. The first 6 months of the season, up until December, I was doing streams Not a single person on the planet said anything about Jurgen Klopp's style and system. Till December, till January, Jurgen Klopp was manager of the season. Jurgen Klopp was incredible. Jurgen Klopp was blah, blah, blah. As soon as we start missing chances in front of goals, dominating the other team, you want to blame Jurgen Klopp. But it's not Jurgen Klopp's fault. For me, there are 3 games that cost Liverpool Football Club. City at home, Palace at home, and United away. Anything after Palace at home, I don't count. Why? Because the players' heads were down and even they knew that they lost the league at the point. So those 3 games, we dominated City, we dominated Man United, we dominated Crystal Palace. All 3 teams we dominated. All 3 teams we had more possessions, more passes, more long passes, more short passes, more big chances, more shots on target, more corners, everything. Go check it. Go look at it. Crystal Palace at home, we could have won that game 6-1. Manchester United away, we could have been 5-0 up in the first half. Man City at home, we could have easily beaten them by 3 or 4 goals. This is why I'm not one of those guys who blames manager for everything. I'm genuinely not that guy. Because I know there are people who just blame manager, blame manager, blame manager. There are stupid people like Rapstar in the chat and other people who everything is Jurgen Klopp's fault. Everyone knows Jurgen Klopp plays ping pong football. In order for you to be successful with ping pong football, you need a Salah, a Mane, a Firmino, an Origi off the bench, a Shaqiri off the bench. Players who can make a positive impact. The problem is at Liverpool Football Club, the starters themselves did not make a positive impact. I think, and it's as very simple as that. If I take Darwin Núñez out of Liverpool and I replace him with Mateta, nothing crazy, just a meaty-ass finisher. If I replace Mateta with Núñez, we're winning the league. We're sat here on 20 titles, easily, because all we needed was a finisher. People sit up here and say about the City game. Luis Diaz looked at Ederson straight in the face and he shot the ball at the corner flag. Crystal Palace at home. Salah, tap and missed. Jota, tap and missed. Núñez, tap and missed. Curtis Jones, 1-on-1 missed. That's just off the top of my head. Manchester United away. Núñez, like 3 chances missed. Szoboszlai missed 2 chances. Diaz should have shot it. Did not even attempt to take a shot because he's a P word, and we ended up losing that game. That Manchester United game in the first half, we had like 10 chances and they had like 1. We absolutely destroyed them. And we simply couldn't get it over the line because of the quality of the players. And this is for me where Liverpool fans need to get a grip. Stop being player FC. I'm player FC for 4 players. Alisson, Trent, Van Dijk, Mo Salah. Those 4 players have delivered for me for the last 7 years. Yes, they've had bad moments. Yes, they've even had bad seasons. But all these 4 players for the last 7 years have delivered for Liverpool Football Club. Every single one of them has delivered for Liverpool Football Club over a consistent period of time. Ever since they walked foot into Liverpool Football Club, they were one of the best forwards. They were delivering. They were performing at a high level. The others, I'm willing to talk. Even Diogo Jota. I love Diogo Jota. I think he's a phenomenal finisher. The problem is he can never stay fit. So that is an active problem you could discuss about Diogo Jota. Luis Diaz is a futsal player. Other than dribbling, there's nothing to his game. Darwin Núñez misses too many chances. Even yesterday against Panama, people are coming like, oh my God, did you apologize to Darwin Núñez? He scored the goal against Panama. Yeah, but he missed like 5 sitters before that. So where do we go from here? So it's the same shit even for his national team now, which is the worrying part. So that's the issue for me. So from a defensive perspective, now we have to look at the center back. I think, first of all, the reason why I start this, even though it's not a super chat, you know why this channel is waffle free? I don't come up here and gaslight fans. I do not come up here and gaslight people. I do not come up here and gaslight people watching me. The reason why Red Line of Taranga and Aaron and about 400 Liverpool fans, 300 Liverpool fans watch me on a regular basis is because they're sick and tired of the waffle and the crap. Did I not from the start tell you, as soon as Real Madrid are involved, we should just get off the effing table? Did I not say that? Everyone in the chat who will watch that show vouch right now. Wow! Lenny Yoro says he only wants to join Real Madrid. Shocking news there. I said that like 2 weeks ago. I came here and I told the people, guys, with Lenny Yoro, we're simply sat on the table. That's it. That's it. Nothing more. I'm sitting on the table. I'm waiting for Real Madrid, who's the bigger, badder man, to just leave the area. If they leave the area, then I'm going to swoop in for him. The condition for us signing Lenny Yoro is if Madrid don't want him. That's it. So if we sign Lenny Yoro, it means Madrid did not want him. That's all that means. That's all that means. That's it. It's not we beat Real Madrid to the signing. It's not we're more attractive than Madrid. None of that crap. I'm not Professor Hamza. I'm not going to sit up here and waffle. At the end of the day, the only situation that leads to this is if literally Madrid don't want him. That's all. Nothing else. Nothing else. Not a single extra word is needed. If we get Lenny Yoro, it's because Madrid walked away. I don't care what Fabrizio says. I don't care what Olise says. I don't care what any journalist says. This is Real Madrid Club de Football we're talking about. They're the best of the best. They're better than all the clubs in the world, and they're the biggest club in the world. And they're the most attractive club in the world. I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to sit up here and gaslight you guys. Hey, by the way, rap star, aka Selection dumbass. Hey, Selection, we have a chance of signing Euro over Madrid. No, we don't. No, we don't. Zero chance. The chance is zero. Not 1%, not 0.5%, not 0.1%, not 5% of a 1%. None of that. It's over. Khalas. Madrid want him, Habibi. Just get out. Just get out the door and leave the door. So for me, now is the opportunity for Liverpool Football Club to act quickly. Why do I say that? Because according to Gazzetta dello Sport, which is an Italian, newspaper, they say Juventus have cooled their interest in Riccardo Calafiori on learning Bologna's high asking price. Guys, Calafiori is worth every single penny. Calafiori is worth every single cent. Calafiori is worth everything. Everything. He's worth every dime, every dollar, every pound, every dinar, every, whatever currency you use, Habibi. He's worth every single, milli coin. He's worth it. He's worth it. This guy's scouting report is crazy. Have you guys ever seen Calafiori's scouting report? Let me show you Calafiori's scouting report for the people who haven't seen it. This is the scouting report. Bro, this guy is like a freak of nature. Bro, look at this. Look at this. This, of course, versus the center backs in Europe. I just want to show you why sometimes I just want us to actually act like a big club, and that's what's frustrating. People like Aaron and Redline Taranga and others who have watched me over a long period of time will tell you my biggest frustration is literally the fact that we just don't act like a big club sometimes. Calafiori scouting report. Even his goals, he's in the upper percentile of everything. Imagine. Even his goals, he's in the upper percentile of everything. Even his goals, he's in the upper percentile of everything. Look at the passing statistics of this guy. Look at that. Almost 90% pass completion rate. Almost 90%. He could even dribble his way out of trouble compared to the other center backs. He's in the 80th percentile for passes attempted. You scroll down defensive stats. Look at that. Look. By the way, being in the for the people who don't know, being in the 72nd percentile and 74th percentile for tackles and blocks, playing for Bologna, who play an offensive style of football, is exactly what the doctor ordered. If I'm Michael Edwards, if I'm Richard Hughes, I'm signing Calafiori immediately. I'm not even thinking. I'm going to Germany myself, flying there with Arne Slot and a medical team, and I'm signing him on the spot. Now, here's where I'm going to be fair to my football club. I said the center back position is not a position where I'm willing to rant. You tell me who is your top target, I'd say Calafiori. Now, if we sign Todibo, no problem. If we sign Inacio, no problem. If we sign Antonio Silva, no problem. I genuinely have zero problem with who we sign in the center back position. I actually don't have any problem. I think there are very good options. By the way, even Marc Guiu, no problem. I think there are very good options around the league. There are very good options around Europe. There are many good options who could come in and play an important, significant role for us this season. There are many good center backs out there, you guys. This is not one of the positions where I'm going to rant. I don't rant for center back. I don't rant for left back. I'm not. I'll rant for DM because Ederson or Ugarte is exactly what the doctor ordered. I'll rant for a forward line player because we need one. I'll rant if we don't sell one of them or number. That is where you'll hear me rant. But center back, I'm being very fair. I'm being very fair. I'm being very objective. We signed Todibo, no problem. We signed Calafiori, perfect. We signed, Inacio, no problem. Antonio Silva, no problem. Marc Guiu, no problem. I can give you about 10 options I'd be happy with right now. The reason why we need to sign a center back is because people need to understand the following. Liverpool Football Club are competing on all 4 fronts this season. Liverpool Football Club are competing everywhere. So we've got Champions League, we've got Premier League, we've got all of that happening this season. Now, because we have all that happening this season, we need depth. Joel Matip gone. He was never fit anyway. Thank you for your services, but obviously he was never fit. So we need someone to be able to come in when needed. And I'm not even talking about just Carabao Cup and FA Cup games. I'm talking about a Premier League game at home to Ipswich, at home to Wolves, at home to Crystal Palace. Maybe I need to rest Virgil. So I bring in a Marc Guiu, I bring in a whoever. Now, here's the difference, and this is why I want Calafiori. Calafiori does not come to Liverpool to sit on the bench. Calafiori starts at Liverpool Football Club. You know the reason why he starts? Because Konate is injury prone and cannot be relied on. That's the reason why he starts. It has nothing to do with his ability. It has nothing to do with any of that shit. It's just because Konate is not fit enough. That's the biggest issue for me with Ibrahim Konate. As a defender, love him. As a center back, incredible. As a defender, everything that the doctor needed. Pace, power, aggressive. Whatever you want in a center back, it's there for Ibrahim Konate. You know his issue? Always injured, which is one of the biggest issues when it comes to Ibrahim Konate is playing. You know, the fact that the guy is always injured. That's genuinely his biggest thing. And here's where Calafiori opens up a new door for you. You could go, invert Trent, play Virgil, Konate, and Calafiori together, but play Calafiori left back the same way Gvardiol plays left back, the same way Ake played left back, the same way Tomiyasu played left back. You could do that as well. And then when we're going forward, we'd have Calafiori, Konate, and Van Dijk at the back. Good luck scoring, Habibi. Good luck scoring. You're not going to score. You're not going to score. Absolute destructive back three. Ask Abdihas right now, who's a Chelsea fan, in the chat. If we go Calafiori, if we go Virgil and Konate together, we ain't gonna concede. We might break the Chelsea record from 4-5 if we get Calafiori. That's how much of a game changer he is. That guy could play left back, could play LCB, could play RCB, could play CB, could play in a back three, everywhere. And you see him for Italy. He's literally their best defender in this competition as well so far. We're about to watch them as well in about half an hour. So, yeah. Big up to Zir, who says Diaz to Putalona and Gnabry to Liverpool. I really like Gnabry, but I think it's probably 2 seasons too late for the Gnabry move. I'd rather us sign someone with a bit more potential. However, I really love Serge Gnabry. I think Serge Gnabry is incredible. I think Serge Gnabry is amazing. And I will not say a single negative word if we're signing. I really like him. I really like Gnabry. And I think Gnabry is a lot more direct as well from Luis Diaz. Anyway, big up to Zir, big up to ZDT, and to Ed for the super chats. Big up to you guys. Make sure you guys are all slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are all subscribing to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. I'm about to move to my son, which is Chelsea, because I'm Chelsea's daddy. Big up to all of you guys. Hit the like button. Subscribe to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. This is you watching us. Hit this X button. Hit this like button right here. See? 500 people watching, not even 200 likes yet. That's some Darwin Núñez shit right there. So hit the like button right now. Subscribe to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. Everyone hit the like button, subscribe. By the way, big up to you guys who have hit 31.4K. The road to 31.5K continues, then 32K, inshallah, 35K, 40K. So like, share, comment, subscribe. Big up to Zir, Ed, and ZDT for the super chats. Big up to every single super chatter. You guys are the bloodline of the channel. You guys are what keeps the channel going, so I appreciate you guys. Now, time to talk about the club that I'm its daddy. Chelsea is my son, because these Chelsea fans have become the most delusional bunch of fan base on this world. I had Abdi Has message me yesterday, and the same thing was said by Carefree Lewis today on the podcast. Estivao is clear of Olise. They are capping to the umpteenth degree. Chelsea fans are the biggest cappers known to mankind. Chelsea fans have been smoking Class A copium, and someone needs to wake them up. And if it's a Liverpool fan that wakes them up, then good. I need to wake that fan base, because they're all asleep. They're all so stupid when it comes to the actual conversations about their football club. I mean, we all saw how I tore down Jester. I tore him a new asshole, because Chelsea fans are just beyond delusion, like next level delusion. and this is my issue with Chelsea fans. There's people saying Estevao is clear of Olise. Excuse me? Estevao is clear of Olise. Estevao is clear of Olise. You guys had fights on YouTube a month ago trying to convince us all that Olise is better than Saka. I know that they're trolling and they're coping, but why are Chelsea fans acting like it's okay that they didn't get Olise? Since you're saying you didn't need a right winger, why were you all pushing for him? Why were you all posting Olise pictures? Why were you doing all of that? Huh? Since Olise was not important to you whatsoever, why were you posting his images? Why were you doing streams about him? Why were you talking about him 24/7? Oh, we don't need a right winger. We don't need a right winger. Okay, why were you doing Olise streams 24/7 then? Can you stop coping? Stop coping, Chelsea fans, and say it as it is. Your club is no longer the attractive club that you grew up watching. Your club is no longer the attractive club that you grew up witnessing with your very own eyes. The days of Drogba, Essien, Lampard, Makalele, John Terry, Branislav Ivanovic, Petr Cech is all gone. The days of Chelsea Football Club are numbered. They're numbered. This season, the failure of Chelsea Football Club will be there for everyone to witness. And you remember that Daddy told you so, Chelsea fans. Daddy told you so. Because you guys didn't want to listen. You guys thought it was because you're salty about Caicedo and Lavia. Yeah, I'm so salty. I'm so salty. We made Caicedo cry at Wembley. We haven't even seen Lavia yet. And there are Chelsea fans that think Gallagher is better than Enzo. Wow, I'm so salty. Well, what a salty. What a salty there. Lavia, we ain't even see play or you're wrong. Caicedo, we made him cry at Wembley. He's a good player, but we made him cry at Wembley. You know who made him cry as well? TJ McConnell in midfield. And on top of that, Enzo, your own fans are saying Gallagher is better. Where is this version for Enzo Fernandez, huh? If they sell Connor, we riot. They think we forgot. I didn't forget. I didn't forget. Oh, you think we forgot? Oh, there you are. There you are. If you forgot, I remind you. If you forgot, I remind you. See? Here. He's a Chelsea fan. He's a Chelsea fan. There you are. How? Why will I be jealous? I'm just here to say it as it is to your fans. Because a month ago, Abdi Has and all the other Chelsea fans in the chat, they weren't singing from this sheet. They weren't saying the stuff that they're saying right now. They weren't. You know what they were saying? I'll tell you exactly what they were saying. They were saying, we're going to sign Olise. We're going to sign Osimhen. You're going to all see next season that it was Pochettino's fault. Poch! Get Poch out my club. Poch. Playing two forwards, a home to Forest, Wolves away, drawing to Burnley and Sheffield. We're going to prove you all wrong. We have Enzo Maresca. If I told you last summer, after sacking Potter, that you're going to get Enzo Maresca, you'd have been like, who? Enzo who? We already signed Enzo, mate. I'd be like, no, Enzo Maresca, the bald manager. I'd be like, who? Who's Enzo Maresca? Who's that guy? Who's that guy? Chelsea fans realize that I'm not doing agendas and I'm actually speaking the truth about your football. So is Johnny Minerals. So is all the people landing it, because it's time to land it. It's time to land it about Chelsea Football Club. The people are not landing it about Chelsea. Let's have it right. I'm landing it. Because the truth hurts these people. We went from Victor Osimhen to Jonathan David. We went from Victor Osimhen to Jonathan David. But Hussam, you have an agenda. Victor Osimhen, Jonathan David. Jonathan David. Oh, Canada. We went from Victor Osimhen to Jonathan David. Victor Osimhen to Jonathan David. You know the other clubs interested in Jonathan David? Spurs and West Ham. Oh, that's a good sign there. Spurs and West Ham want to... Guys, Chelsea have made it. They want the same player that West Ham and Spurs want. Jonathan David. Jonathan David.
I can't remember how the dance goes.
But it was all Poch's fault, remember? This is all Pochettino's fault.
Pochettino should not be sacked. They could lose the next 5 games and I would still say Pochettino should not be sacked.
Poch out! Get Poch out my club, Hussam! This is all Pochettino's fault! Poch out! All year long. You know the Chelsea fans who recognize the problem, who they're calling out? Winstanley, Stewart, Bowley, Iqbali, all the idiots making decisions up top. Not Poch. Because of the structure and the fact that he did not invert Cucurella till the end of the season. Yeah, Habibi, Jackson was missing tap-ins at the start of the year. Sterling was 1-on-1 against Wolverhampton Wanderers and he shot it straight at the Wolves goalkeeper. He could have won that game 4-0. You were 2-0 up against Arsenal and then Robert Sanchez, who Maresca wants to start, gave Arsenal the football. You should have beaten us at home. You should have beaten City home and away. Poch out. Yeah, Poch out my club. These same people will be in the chat 6 months from now. Hussam, you were right. Maresca's a shit manager. Get Maresca out my club, Hussam. You were right. I should have just listened. Instead of repeating like a donkey, Lavia Caicedo, Lavia Caicedo, you're jealous, Lavia Caicedo, oh, you're so jealous. Talk about club, talk about slot, talk about Liverpool. This is the Chelsea fans. You're jealous because of Lavia and Caicedo. Oh, Lavia rejected your dead club. See right there, see? Look. Focus on your own club. What are Liverpool going to close the gap? Is this transfer talk or Chelsea talk? I see a big fan right now. This is it. Do you feel like a duck, Arthur? Do you feel like a duck, Kavish? Do you feel like a duck, Isaiah? Duck FC. But unfortunately, you're not the mighty ducks. You're the crap ducks. That's who you are. Wake up and smell the coffee. Wake up and smell the coffee. I've smelled the coffee. The first half an hour I spent saying, sell Diaz, sell Nunez. I think Arne Slot's going to fail. We need to sign 4 or 5 players. I'm calling out my football club. Why don't you call out your football club? Jonathan David. Are you mad? Is this 2019? Jonathan David. You guys want to know why Jonathan David? You guys want Jonathan David? Let me show you quickly why you want Jonathan David. Let's go to the infamous website called Google. Okay? Let's go right now. I want to share something with this lovely chat right now. I want to share something with a lovely chat. Why do Chelsea want Jonathan David? Let's look. Very quick. Jonathan David wages. Oh, look. Jonathan David earns 27 grand a week. Has your dumbass ever thought that it's actually the money why you want a Jonathan David? Because you can't afford high wages? There you are. Here, right in front of your face. Hussam! You're jealous. You're jealous because of Lavia and Caicedo. Can you lie to me? Hussam, so I can sleep well at night? Can you lie to me? Look at this. Explain this to me, Chelsea fans. Explain this to me, Chelsea fans. Explain it to me. The same people barking in the chat. Explain it to me. Explain it to me now. Hello, Chelsea fans. Instead of barking, explain it to me. I forgot you're gonna sign Marc Guiu. You're gonna sign Marc Guiu. I am so scared of Chelsea next season, guys. They're gonna sign Marc Guiu. Guiu. Marc Guiu. Guys, I am shaking in my boots. Marc Guiu. Marc Guiu is signing for Chelsea. Shit. I am shaking in my boots. I am shaking in my boots. Marc Guiu. Wow. Marc Guiu. Have you guys ever wondered of searching the other guy that you like salary? Let's go. Oh, you think I don't know? Oh, I've been following the Chelsea news. Maximilian, how do you spell him? Not beer. That's haram. Wow. There you are. Let's talk. Why is no one offering explanations? I want explanations, chat. Explain it to me. Explain it. There you are. Oh, this is real funny, isn't it? This is so funny. Why are the same people barking, not explaining anything right now? Have you ever thought of looking at their ages? Oh, look. Some other random. How old is he? Oh, he's 21. 21. Can you do something for me? 21. Can you do something for me? Jonathan David. Soccer player. See, because he's Canadian, they call it soccer, innit? Oh, he's 24. Oh, so you're still following the 25 and under thing. Oh, there you are. But I thought you want experience. That's crazy. What's his name again? Marc Guiu? Marc Guiu. Spanish footballer. But you see this one, because he's a footballer, Adi, they call it football. Oh, he's 18. He's born in 2006. That's the last time your club, was relevant, by the way. Deep down, are you guys genuinely not worried? Deep down, honestly. Let's cut the crap. I won't even mock you. I won't even laugh at you. I won't even say anything. Are you guys genuinely not worried? Are you actually not worried about your football club? You spent the whole first month since the season ended talking about Michael Olise, and now he's gone for two reasons. Either because your project didn't convince him, or because he wanted more money. Very simple. There's no third reason. Either one of those two. I'm just telling you. Reporting the facts. I don't give you stuff that helps you sleep at night. I give you the reality. I say it as it is. I'm about to talk about my biggest rival in a sec here. And when I talk about my biggest rival, Man United, I will praise them because they're doing the right thing. Just wait, hold tight, and you'll hear it with your own ears. This is what I'm saying when it comes to these Chelsea fans. They're sniffing copium. This guy, low-key, you're a Chelsea fan. Just come out and say directly your point. Check Jonathan David's stats for the last 3 seasons. Better than your striker. Guys, let's all clap for Mickey Ray. Well done, Mickey. Can we get clapping emojis for Mickey Ray? Someone's better than Darwin Nunez. You know who also is better than Darwin Nunez? Yazan and Aimat. You don't even know him. He's Jordanian striker. He's better than Darwin Nunez. I accept that. I know Darwin's crap. Nicholas Jackson is better than Nunez. Rasmus Højlund is better than Nunez. Mateta is better than Nunez. Okay, happy now? Has your lust been satisfied? Go Google Jonathan David's stats. No problem. Let's Google Jonathan David's stats. You want me to Google his stats since you're crying in the chat? Let's Sorry, guys. I think that was just Todd Bowley hacking my internet. I think I should be back now. Yeah, Todd Bowley just hacked my internet. Sorry, but I'm back now. Todd Bowley heard me call him out because I was landing it. Because I was landing the minerals and he didn't want me to land it. You get me? He didn't want me to land to land it. So Jonathan David has as many League A goals as Alexander Lacazette and 2 more league goals than Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Would you take him at your football club? 19 goals in League A. 19 goals in League A. This Mickey guy wanted me to check stats for someone who scored 19 goals in League A. So Mickey, you're convincing me that you sit there and you watch Uber Eats League. You don't watch that league. You don't watch that league. I have never ever claimed that I have watched a minute of Lenioro. Ever. Never. I've never claimed that. Ever. You know why? Because I'm not shameless. This same Mickey guy, I swear to God, I'm swearing to God, and I will be responsible for this swear in Judgment Day. I will be responsible for it. That's how sure I am. If I asked Mickey a month ago, who would you have wanted? Who does Mickey want a month ago? If I asked him, he would have said Osimhen. He would have said Isak. He would have said Olise. He would have said the best of the best. Why are you coping now? Why are you coping? Why is it all of a sudden a good signing? Good signing according to who, Habibi? According to who good signing? Huh? According to your little Chelsea groups that are convincing it's a good signing? I ain't taking Jonathan David at my club. I'm not. I'm not. What makes Jonathan David better than Solanke? What makes him better than Mateta? At least they scored those goals in the Premier League. Would you take Florence Balogun at your club? Would you take Alexander Lacazette at your club? He scored the same amount of goals. I just want people like Mickey and Chelsea fans to say it as it is about their football club. Because now Chelsea fans have turned into accountants and they've turned into a bunch of wafflers. Everyone now is doing wage structure conversations. Everyone is just talking money, 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 money. No one's actually having any football conversation whatsoever. Instead of coming out here and saying it as it is, yes, Hussam, you know what? This is what I want from Chelsea fans. Nothing more. Hussam, I'm very disappointed we didn't get Olise, and I'm worried about the direction we're headed in. It could work, it could not work, but I'm worried. That's it. I'm not asking you to be Maresca out. I'm not asking you to see anything crazy. I just want you to stop sniffing the copium. There is no way, Habibi, on the planet you can convince me that Jonathan David is a good signing and it's someone that you wanted. Ain't nobody wanted Jonathan David. I've been working for Chelsea fans for the last 3 years on YouTube. Not a single one of them says, I want Jonathan David, ever. What do you mean you want Jonathan David? What do you mean you want Jonathan David? No, you don't. If you're talking about GA in the French league, then you should all want Lacazette. And by the way, what's his name? Michael Olise. Michael Olise, oh my God, Hussam, he wanted so much money. How much do you want? 220 grand a week. Wow. Isn't Sterling on like 300 something grand a week? Isn't Sterling on like 300 something grand a week? Isn't he? This is the thing. I'm not asking you guys to go over the top angry, but people like Mickey who are just completely positive all the time, and the same Mickey idiot, I promise you, he thinks that, mashallah, I promise you the same Mickey idiot thinks that they're going to finish above Liverpool next season. There are Chelsea fans actively dumb enough to say that they're going to finish above Liverpool next season. That's how stupid they are. Mo Salah is better than all your forwards. Virgil van Dijk is better than all your centre backs. Alisson is clear than all your goalkeepers put together. Trent is better than any fullback you have. McAllister walks into your team. Diogo Jota would be the best finisher at your football club. I'm just talking straight up starters here. I know for a fact Mo Salah is going to win me 25 points next season. I know Alisson's going to win me 15 points. I know Virgil's going to win me 15 points. I know Trent might win me 6 to 9 points a year. That I'm already on 60. Just off the bat. You know why? World-class players. Difference makers. Players who actually make a genuine difference. Players who actually make a genuine difference. And I cannot wait for you all next season. I cannot wait. Because all you copium sniffers and copium dealers, I remember your name. Mickey Ray, you will come back to me in December and say, sorry, Dad, I was wrong because you're my son. And this is an educational moment for me, for you. Come here, let me teach you about football. Son, take pen and paper, sit on the floor. Let me educate you about the beautiful game. The only way Chelsea get better is if they signed experienced Premier League talent. That's why I gave your club credit when you signed Tosin Adarabioyo. I spent half an hour saying Tosin Adarabioyo is a fantastic signing for Chelsea. He's a great signing. He's Premier League experienced. He's in his prime. He's on a free. I gave all the positive stuff about Tosin Adarabioyo. Was I jealous then? Was I salty about Lavia and Caicedo then? How? I wasn't jealous then. Why did I credit you for signing Tosin if I'm so quote-unquote jealous of your football club? I ain't jealous. I'm just saying as it is. Everyone in the chat knows they were there. Did I not sit there and compliment Chelsea for half an hour? Half an hour. When you signed Tosin Adarabioyo, I did. Even someone here in the chat, Abdi, has said, I'm so shocked that you're actually complimenting Chelsea. But I am. Because he's in his prime, he's not 15, he's Premier League experience, he'll help the squad out. And that's what Olise would have brought. Olise walks into your team directly. Osimhen walks into your team. Jonathan David. Wow, I'm so scared of Chelsea next season. They're going to cook Jonathan David. I'm so jealous of the club that spent 1 billion and finished below Aston Villa. Wow, I'm so jealous. Cowboy FC losing out to Hollywood FC. Olise, respectfully, Zier, don't go over the top as well. You're a Bayern fan calling your team Hollywood FC. You ain't Hollywood. You ain't even Bollywood. You're Arab wood. That's what you are. You're not that guy. You're not like no one out here watching Bayern Munich. You play in a shit dead league anyway. Thank God Leverkusen won the league this season. Hold that. You talk too much crap, man. James better than Trent. I agree with you, man. What a fantastic rebuttal there.
Brother, what's that?
Damn.
Brother,
That's crazy. He didn't even make the England squad ahead of Kieran Trippier. That's crazy. That's mad. So when Reece James is wiping the floor and kissing the nurse, Trent Alexander-Arnold is being called the best right back in the world. There is levels to this game, Habibi. Reece and Trent argument is done because we don't even see Reece anymore. Because Reece is on first name basis with the Chelsea nurse. That's it. Anyway, big up to all of you guys. This stream is going to redirect you to my Spain-Albania watch-along. We're supporting both teams. Viva España, Viva La Roja, and we're supporting our Albanian brothers and sisters. Big up to Albania. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing to This Is Football if you're yet to do so. This stream is going to take you to that stream. Stick around. Big up to Mickey. Despite our disagreements, Mickey, you have supported the channel with super chats, which I'll never look down on people. You can disagree with me all we want, but the fact that you're supporting this channel, I appreciate that. Big up to Zier, ZDT, and Ed for the super chats. Big up to all of you guys. This stream is going to redirect you to that watch along, so please stick around. I will be there like 2 minutes before kickoff. I'm just going to go pray and come here and start the stream, inshallah. Love you all. See you all on the Croatia watch and on the Spain-Albania watch along. Peace, Habibis.